There's one thing that's been really irking me lately, and it's the tie-in between neurodiversity and the woke movement. I never knew it was a thing until people, especially some of my Christian friends, kept asking me, "What are you doing, all woke now?" And I was like, no, what are you talking about? And they're confused about the neurodiversity versus like inclusion of the LGBTQ, woke movement, all that, affirmative action, all those kind of social movements. Political stuff. This is not political. So what's going on with neurodiversity advocacy is right now in the world, there's more people speaking out in workplaces, schools, even churches, emphasizing this inclusion of people based on their cognitive differences. Nothing like, if they believe they're male or female. It's nothing to do with that. Those are belief systems. That's a whole different piece there. Right now, we're just simply looking at the way people's brains work, right? So most neurodivergent people are on the spectrum of either ADHD, dyslexia, or autism, okay? These are no longer being called defects. They are differences, and that's the big focus here. It's not a social justice for marginalized racial or gender groups or anything like that. It specifically addresses these unique needs and values individuals with different brains, with different brain wiring. So this is so important when creating policies and practices that genuinely support neurodivergent individuals without conflating their needs with broader political agendas. That's super important. Let me just show you some companies that have done it. Okay, yeah, Microsoft. Schools are starting to do universal design for learning, UDL. Oh, these are just different things I wrote down. Okay, neurodivergent. Okay. Here's a book. Here's some books that you should read. If you're confused about political misuse of the term neurodiversity, read the book Neurotribes, A Legacy of Autism and the Future of Neurodiversity by Steve Silberman. It discusses the rise of neurodiversity advocacy and the dangers of co-opting its goals for political purposes. Number 2, The Diversity Delusion by Heather MacDonald. It critiques how progressive politics often repurpose movements like neurodiversity for broader ideology agendas. Number 3, Cynical Theories by Helen Pluckrose and James Lindsay explains how academic and political movements sometimes absorb distinct causes, like neurodiversity, swimming into the woke framework, undermining their unique focus. So what's going to happen when people hear the word neurodiversity and they're going to think of woke, so they're going to either go against it or be for it based on what they know about it, which is a false belief that it's tied in with the woke movement. So of course, if you hear the word neurodiversity and you're a Christian, in churches, recognizing neurodiversity fosters a more welcoming community that reflects Christ's love for all. Separating neurodiversity from woke movements, okay? So neurodiversity is practical accommodations like sensory-friendly workspaces, tailored educational plans, not identity politics. Organizations like the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, ASAN, advocate for policies specific to neurodivergent needs without linking their work to gender, race, or sexuality-based causes. Another book, what is it called? Written down here. Talks about the diversity delusion. Cynical Theories by Helen Pluckrose and James Lindsay explains how academic and political movements sometimes absorb distinct causes like neurodiversity into a woke framework, undermining their unique focus. By keeping neurodiversity advocacy distinct, we can ensure it serves its intended purpose, which is empowering individuals with cognitive differences to succeed in all areas of life. So let's not tie it in with the woke movement. No offense, but many of us do not like the woke movement. I hope I stay on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, that progressive, hyper-left political agenda there, that's not what we're on about here. That being said, we're not super right-winged either, Western evangelical Go get him. Be Donald Trump, my hero, our savior. No, we're in the middle. Actually, we have no political ties with anyone. So, I'll put that in the disclaimer below. Anyways, I hope this blessed you. I hope this has made things a little more easy for you to understand, because if I was thinking that someone was talking about neurodiversity and it was tied in with the woke movement, I would shut it off in a heartbeat. But anyways, let's restore the word neurodiversity. Share this around, let people know it's nothing to do with woke. We are awakened to the light of Christ in you and me and in everyone, because Christ died on the cross for you, as you, forever you are. Forever. There is no separation either. You are his masterpiece. You are forever woven into the great mystery.